Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, I want to take a step back and look at the bigger picture of the Thai GL wave taking over our screens. The market is growing at an insane pace. New projects are announced every week. Series are dropping back to back, and honestly, there's a lot of background noise. So today, we filter it all. What's actually dominating the scene? And what are we still anxiously waiting for? Let's start with quality. Right now, the conversation is dominated by three major pillars. First, 4 elements. If you thought 2025 was intense, brace yourselves. 2026 belongs to 4 elements. And we're not talking about a simple series. This is a full-scale production. 4 interconnected stories, 32 total episodes. Each arc inspired by a natural element, and each one led by one of Thailand's most powerful GL ships, Earth, Apple, and Mim. This is the foundation, the grounded one. A story built on stability, maturity, emotional weight. It feels like the project's roots. Solid, character-driven, less spectacle, more substance. Water. Engfa and Charlotte. Yes, the Show Me Love duo is back. Engfa plays a wealthy resort heiress, Charlotte a spy undercover. Fluidity is the keyword here, but also secrets, power games, and emotional tension. It's giving glamour meets danger. Air, FreenBecky. Of course they couldn't be missing. The tone shifts into something almost royal and action-driven, a princess and an assassin, or maybe an impersonator. This is the ship that guarantees global numbers. The direction looks ethereal, dynamic, visually expensive. Expect luxury, couture, and serious production value. Fire, Namnoong and Noe. A surprise for international fans, but a solid choice domestically. The former BNK48 members bring the spark. 2 ex-best friends reconnect as adults, carrying old wounds and unresolved passion. Fire, literally. This arc feels like proof that GL is no longer niche. It's mainstream. Then there's I Wanna Be Sup'tar, which is starting strong. 2 women on opposite ends of fame are forced to live under the same roof by accident. Wanung, played by Belle, is ambitious, chaotic, maybe a little delusional. She wants to become a superstar at any cost, even though she doesn't exactly have the talent yet. Win, played by Lilly, is a former top actress, burned out and disillusioned by the cruelty of the industry. She just wants to disappear. The emotional core? The clash between someone desperate to break into the system and someone who just escaped it. Forced proximity turns friction into alliance, and maybe something more. Scandals, paparazzi, ambition. It's messy in the best way. And then we have My Only Sunshine. 2 opposites. One bright, empathetic, almost like an emotional lifeline. The other guarded, shaped by a painful past. The concept is simple but powerful. Your only sunshine is the person who melts the ice you've built around yourself. Now, quick weekly recap so none of you miss an episode. Wednesday, My Only Sunshine on YouTube or the full version on iQIYI. Thursday, Frozen Valentine on WeTV. Friday, Candy, a Chinese GL series on Gala Ulala. Friday, Be My Angel on iQIYI. Friday, I Wanna Be Sup'tar on YouTube. Friday, Heart Code on Monomax, though it's geo-blocked in some countries. Friday, Play Park on Channel 3 or Netflix Thailand. Saturday, 4 Elements, Earth on iQIYI. Saturday, Shock Me Girls on the series TikTok page. We're witnessing a production boom, no question. But here's the real issue. Is quality keeping up with quantity? I keep seeing shows with massive visual potential that get burned by rushed post-production. Scripts that feel like first drafts. Stories that rely entirely on chemistry and forget about structure. Is good chemistry enough? Or do we want consistent direction, meaningful cinematography, and writing that respects the audience's memory. Because viewers notice. The energy is high, the competition is brutal. But among all these releases, which one will actually leave a mark? And which one will be forgotten in 2 months? I want to hear from you. Among the series you're watching right now, which one surprised you technically? Which upcoming project are you most nervous about? Tell me in the comments. I read everything. And if you want me to keep analyzing GL not just as a fan, but as someone who genuinely loves cinema, subscribe to AndyOnSet. See you on the next set.